Hi, I'm Kristin. I'm a creative entrepreneur embracing every aspect of life with artistic intention. Join me as I share the way I live and all the tips and tricks along the way. Allow me to inspire you to do the same. Please like, share, or comment on my videos. I'd love to hear from you. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be first to know when there's something new. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful crochet lace shawl following the charted instructions as you see here. I'll have a link to show you where to download the pattern, including the chart at the end of the video. So what we're going to do to get started is grab some fingering weight yarn. I'm using the Lilac Memories colorway of Be So Fine and a G hook or 4mm. We're going to tie the yarn onto the hook. If you prefer a slip knot, go for it. I prefer a solid knot in crochet because I like how it doesn't move around in the very beginning. And on the chart, it's going to say to chain 8 to start. So we're going to chain 8. And we're going to double crochet into the 8th chain from our hook, which means we're going to yarn over our hook, insert our hook in the 8th chain or the first chain. 8th chain from the hook, which because we chain 8, it's the first chain. So we're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we're going to chain 5 again. And we're going to yarn over our hook, insert our hook into the same chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now if you look at this next to the chart, it's really interesting that it actually matches what that first round of the chart looks like. See that? We've got chain 8, double crochet in the first chain, chain 5, double crochet in the same chain. So now first row is complete. And we'll revert back to the chart now, and it says to chain 4, double crochet into that first stitch. So we're going to chain 4, turn our work, double crochet into the top of that double crochet at the beginning of the row, and then we're going to chain 5. And we're going to work a V-stitch into the next stitch. A V-stitch is simply a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same stitch. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, and double crochet again in that same stitch. Now for our final stitch, we're going to do a chain 5, and we're going to work another V-stitch. Now we need to work the V-stitch in the top of the third chain from the beginning here. Remember we did a chain 8? A chain 8 really counted as a double crochet in a chain 5. So if you want to count back 5 from the top or count up 3 from the bottom, you want to work into that top of the double crochet portion of that chain 8. So from the direction we're coming in, it would be skip 5 chains and double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain. And now we have our second row complete with a V-stitch, chain 5, a V-stitch, chain 5, and a V-stitch. V-stitch being double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same stitch. And we'll compare that to the chart again. And now we have this row complete and that row complete. Okay, so moving on, we're going to now work row 3. And row 3 starts with a chain 4. Counting as a double crochet, chain 1, turn our work, and into the chain 1 space we're going to work double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. That chain 4 counted as a double crochet, chain 1, so overall you want to make sure that you have 5 double crochets and 4 chain 1 spaces between them in that chain 1 space from the row below. So now we're going to chain 5, and in the next chain 1 space we're going to work double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. In other words, 5 double crochets with a chain 1 in between each one of them. Double crochet, chain 1, and our second double crochet, chain 1, our third double crochet, chain 1, our fourth double crochet, chain 1, and our fifth double crochet. And we're going to chain 5. And in the last chain 1 space, we're going to do the same thing. 1 double crochet, chain 1, our second double crochet, chain 1, our third double crochet, chain 1, our fourth double crochet, chain 1, and our fifth double crochet. So now we have our third row complete, and then we'll look at it side by side with the chart. And what's really awesome is that the anatomy of the stitches really does match the anatomy of the stitches in chart form, which is a great learning tool when you're new to lace or new to a pattern, is that when you line it up side by side, it should look structurally the same as the chart. And it does. Next up, we'll do row 4. Okay, row 4 begins with a chain 3. We're going to turn our work, skip that first stitch and skip that first chain 1 space, and we're going to single crochet into the next double crochet. Then we're going to chain 3, skip that chain 1 space and single crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 3, skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 3, skip the next chain and single crochet in the next double crochet. Okay, we're going to chain 5, and we're going to double crochet in the center chain of the chain 5. So we're going to count over 1, 2, 3. The center would be the third chain of the chain 5 space, and we're going to double crochet in that space, chain 5, and we're going to double crochet in the next, or single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 3, skip the chain, single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 3, skip the next chain, single crochet in the next double crochet. Did you notice how I stretched my work out? If I'm not sure where I'm going, you just want to stretch it out and see if you can recognize your stitches. We're going to chain 3. And now if you're unsure, you want to stretch it out, skip the chain 1 space and single crochet in the double crochet. Chain 3, skip the chain 1 space and single crochet in the next double crochet. Then we're going to chain 5, skip the first 2 chains and double crochet in the third chain of the chain 5 space. Chain 5, single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next double crochet. We skip the chain 1 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the next double crochet. But here it was a chain 4 that counted as a double crochet chain 1, so you skip the first chain, single crochet in the next chain, which would be the top of the chain 3 portion. So we'll set our work down so you can see what it's starting to look like now. We've begun the tops of the pineapples. We have 4 chain 3 bumps in each of our sections, and we'll line it up next to the chart so you can see that it's really looking just like that next row on the chart. And now we'll start the next row. Okay, so for the next row, we're going to turn our work and we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 3 space. This is the portion where now we're going to be reducing the number of chain 3 spaces in each section. So we're going to chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space. So now instead of 4 chain 3 spaces, we're down to 3 chain 3 spaces. And we're going to chain 5, and we're going to double crochet in the top of that double crochet that we worked by itself in the last row, like that. Chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space. So now we have 3 chain 3 spaces instead of 4. Chain 5, double crochet in the top of the double crochet that was all by itself in the previous row, chain 5, and we'll single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and single crochet into the last chain 3 space. Set our work down and compare it to the chart. You see that our pineapples, or little baby pineapples rather, I almost think of them more as strawberries, are really starting to take shape, and now we're creating these new spaces where the next set of pineapples will come in. So we're working on our 3, but as we start out with those double crochet sections, we're now going to expand them into becoming new sections. So now we'll work the next row, and we're going to start by slip stitching into the first chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 5, and we're going to work a V-stitch now in the top of that double crochet from the previous row. And what that means is the same it did several rows back. We're going to work a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet all in that same stitch. I'll set it down so you can see what that looks like again. See, in one stitch we worked double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So now we'll continue on and repeat this across. We're going to chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space. Now we're going to chain 5, work a V-stitch in the next double crochet, which means we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet all into that same stitch, chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and single crochet in the next chain 3 space. I always like to pull my loop extra long before I set my work down. That way if there's any amount of tug given into this, then I'm not losing my stitches. So we'll line this up again, and you'll see we're really starting to grow those 2 additional sections, and it's still looking very similar to our chart. So I'm feeling good about it, and I'm going to continue on. So we'll work the next row, picking up our elongated loop and snugging it back up to the hook. Okay, we'll slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and single crochet into the next chain 3 space, chain 5. Okay, now into this chain 1 space of the V-stitch of the row below, we're now going to work that same really concentrated section that we did before, where we did 5 double crochets, each separated by a chain 1. So we're going to count 1 double crochet. This is all in that chain 1 space. 1 double crochet, chain 1, second double crochet, chain 1, third double crochet, chain 1, fourth double crochet, chain 1, and fifth double crochet, all in that chain 1 space. Chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 5, and then in the next chain 1 space we're going to work 1 double crochet, chain 1, a second double crochet, chain 1, a third double crochet, chain 1, a fourth double crochet, chain 1, and a fifth double crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space. And that row is now complete. And this is what you should look like at the end of that row. I believe that's row 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's the end of row 7. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more rows, and then you'll start to see that we've really established a pattern that we're repeating, and at that point you can just go on and follow the pattern in the chart. But I'll do a couple more to give you a little more set of tips, and we're going to start with a chain 8. Which, doesn't that sound familiar already? We're now back to the beginning repeat like we did in the very first row. So we're going to yarn over and insert our hook into that same space. Oops, I had my work right. We're working that chain 3 space from the row below. So we did a chain 8 double crochet, which counts as a double crochet, chain 5 double crochet, and we're going to chain 5. And now we're going to work a single crochet in the top of the next double crochet. Yeah. There we go, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 5. And now into that next chain 3 space, we're going to work double crochet, chain 5, double crochet, chain 5, and double crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 5, and now in the last chain 3 space we're going to work double crochet, chain 5, and a double crochet. Okay, what's really interesting about this row is this is definitely an increase row. We're now creating 2 sets of, whether you want to call them pineapples or strawberries, whatever, of these little cute motifs. We're now starting 2 on the edges, and we're going to start 3 in the center. So this is the increase row that is started here. Along here, the 2 double crochets from 1, the 3 from 1 there, and the 2 from 1 there, and this is what will end up being repeated as we're growing the motifs out. And because it's offset, this is the row we do that, and then we go back and do those in the center. But everything I've shown you now is actually on this chart, and it shows you what parts you repeat, as well as the parts that explain it in the line-by-line instructions. But I'll do one more row just to solidify what we've just done, and we're going to start with a chain 8, and we'll double crochet in the top of the next double crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space. We're now going to chain 5, and we'll double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 5, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 5, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 5, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 5, and then we want to work a double crochet in the next double crochet. But you remember at the beginning of the last row it was a chain 8, which counted as a double crochet, chain 5. So you want to skip the first chain 5 and double crochet in the next chain, which would be the top of the chain 3 that counted as the double crochet. So now we're through row 8 of the chart, or the line by line instructions, and you can still line it up next to the chart and see that it looks very, very similar to what we have there. And if you're still not sure if it looks right, you want to give it a stretch, because then here's where it looks really interesting. You can see how much different it's going to look once you've blocked it. See, there's our first 3 strawberries or pineapples, then there was our 2 in the middle, and now we started the increase of 2 where there was 1, 3 where there was 1, and 2 where there was 1. So look at that side by side. See how much more negative space and how much more open it's going to be once it's blocked. Please send me photos of your finished Lilaberry shawls. I can't wait to see what yours looks like.